This is the show for the stoners, for the cool cats, for the misfits. Welcome back to D.O.U.G Talks, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your new favorite episode of D.O.U.G Talks. I'm your host, Doug E. McDoubles, and now we have someone that I have known for a very long time. He is not very aware. My lights seem to be going out. It seems like there's a issue with the storm probably coming in, but that's nuts. But you said you went to a certain school. We won't talk about it because we don't like to leak stuff like that. But when I was first starting to be an artist, I would go hang out with my friends. We'd do certain things like run the chain gang for Kimmons games.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah.
And I always tell this story to people because
Right.
it's still one of my favorites to this day.
Yeah.
I was
Read the Bible.
and I was with my buddies, and we were running the chain gang because their dad was the coach of Kimmons,
Yeah.
and we were on obviously opposite side of and we were with Van Buren.
Yeah.
And then comes in these two brothers. And man, let me tell you, I'm tripping so hard. I'm giving this quarterback and receiver. I was like, dude, I'm telling you, if you hit this left like this, he can't catch you. You're gonna burn him.
Yeah.
So much that I said, if you burn him on this, I'll give you a 5, dog. I'll follow you on Instagram. Like, let me know. And he was like, all right, bet. You're probably gonna see the clip now. Boy, burnt him. Caught it. Hang on. September 19th, 2017.
Dude, that's crazy.
Okay?
That's crazy.
Go ahead and, is it a football clip?
Yeah, bro. I remember.
And I met you and your brother.
That's wild.
And
bro.
I had, y'all wrote your Instagram names in my notes.
Dude, that's crazy.
And y'all were like, oh, we just started to be rappers. And I was like, oh, well, one day, I swear to God, because I did a whole other podcast. I said,
Yeah.
one day I'll have y'all on the podcast, dog, because I did it with a buddy named Corey called Mic Drops.
Dude. What?
And I've been waiting for this moment for so fucking long. Like,
Bro. You just unlocked a memory. You
yeah,
know what
like
I mean?
this. Like I've been waiting for so long that I just got goosebumps. This was a great day.
Yeah. That's
Ladies,
crazy,
we
bro.
have Scar, we got the homie B, we got B3 in the building. All right,
sir.
man, it is an absolute honor to have you on.
Same here, bro. I've been waiting.
I can't believe that it took this long to re-meet, but also to see your growth as not only you growing up. Good fucking Lord, are you a grown man now, dog?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
just to see you evolve as an artist is astronomical. Like,
I appreciate it, man.
wow, man, like it's really good fucking music. Like
I appreciate it.
like you didn't stay still.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
you didn't just stay in one lane. Like obviously
Dude,
you've
yeah.
changed and you evolved and you've grown up and matured, but it wasn't about like that with your music where you were like, well, I want to do. You can just tell the quality, everything is
Right.
wow.
Yeah, bro. It's been a journey for sure.
I'm as just like a fan for a minute since Scar was I'm very proud.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
I had a guy named Beam recently in here, and I had been following his stuff for a minute, and I had to give him his flowers, especially just like the second you drop your shit on SoundCloud or Spotify or something like that, it's
Yeah.
already to my liked songs.
Hell
like,
yeah.
especially if it's good, then I'm gonna
Definitely.
play it all the time.
Definitely.
Especially if it's better than mine, and I have to give you my flowers alone.
100%.
Like it bothers me that you don't have. Yes, you're sitting at a little over 400 monthly listeners, but it should be way higher than that.
I kind of got a little taste of it. You know, the universe gave me a little taste of it when I was in Nashville.
Yeah.
And, I was connected with 916. It took me 4 years to get that feature, but I was destined to, you know what I mean? That's what created a friendship out of it.
Absolutely.
And so, long story short, I finally dropped the key to the quest for Frosty that I've been waiting on for the past 4 years, since sophomore year of high school.
Yeah.
And I drop it and literally wake up the next, no bullshit.
Yeah.
Wake up the next day, 50,000 monthly
Yep.
listeners. I was verified. And then pretty much after that, so I was like, hyped. I got a taste. I thought I was famous, bro. You
thought that was it.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like, here we go.
absolutely.
Here's a jump start. It's only up from here. That's not the case. I didn't drop another song for the next 4 months. And so that really just shoved me back to where I was.
Yeah.
And the universe was kind of like, here's what you can have if you work hard enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's kind of where I'm at now. I've kind of been through the whole business part. I kind of know what I'm going to do. But like you said, like all of the diamonds are still in the vault.
Yeah, I told
know?
him this off podcast that like it bothers me that he'll just post these random little gems of stuff that he's either working on or finished, or just like, I'm assuming late night random fucking stupid
Dude.
critiques that don't need to happen.
Yeah.
And because
all the
you,
time.
I know you, I can see it in your eyes. You
Yeah.
are a perfectionist. Like you
Dude,
didn't
that's
have to
right.
say it out loud for me to tell.
Yeah.
It
Dude, yeah. It bugs me.
I'm a fan. Fuck you. It bugs me. You how long have you been making music, man?
Going on 7 years now.
Wow.
7.
You're almost at that decade. Like
Yeah.
See it. I envy artists like you, and I like Beam, your brother. That not your brother. Your buddy. Like you guys started so young because you had seen. Like I grew up in a small town enough to where like. Oh man, I can't wait to go to UFIS, and that was it.
Yeah.
Like I
Bro.
graduated with 36 kids in my class.
Man.
But
I'm with you on that.
So it was wild to see a younger generation be at such a young age be like, oh no, I'm a fucking rock star. Did you not know that?
No, well.
Here I am. You know what I'm saying? And then it's
Yeah.
seeing you guys progress constantly and adult and mature, and see the other ones kind of trickle out. And it's no shame in their game. That's just how
Yeah.
life is sometimes. That's
Yeah.
how. And that's
Bro.
based off your own drive. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't mean you can't go make another song, can't make a number one hit after not doing it for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly. Because I've always been easily to distract. You know, let me correct myself. I've always been easy to distract. You know what I mean? I get distracted by the easiest stuff.
do you have
you know?
ADD or ADHD?
I've
Do you
never
have
been-
undiagnosed? You think?
I think so.
Okay, I respect.
To be honest with
a
you.
lot of people that from your generation, my generation, we just didn't go to the doctor to have that tested
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Where we were just
Definitely.
we were hyper
Yeah.
kids, or we were as
Yeah.
driven.
Bro. Yeah. And I just can't sit still, honestly. So, like, you know what I mean? And not physically, but, like, mentally. Just I'm constantly thinking,
Yes.
constantly going.
You're trying to be 10
you
steps
know?
ahead of everything.
Exactly, bro. So,
Yeah, I respect that.
Appreciate that, man.
I want to know. What we obviously this will be a little bit of a longer episode just because this intro was just I had to get something out of my hopes and dreams out of there, 'cause that makes me so fucking happy that
appreciate it, bro.
that
Yes, sir.
I get to show you that clip, to know that I've had that clip I've shown that clip so many fucking times
Yeah, bro.
that like everyone be like, yeah, dude, this kid just burnt the fuck out of him. It was over. It was over with.
This feels like a Nardwar interview.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? You're about, I'm kind of scared of what you're gonna say next.
100%. Like that's to an extent some of the inspiration. Like
Yeah, that's cool.
man, hearing you guys just kill it over the years has been just amazing.
I appreciate it.
Did you do any of the shows with Mob?
Well, I just had a voice crack.
No, it happens.
But nah, man. I'm still cool with a bunch of them boys.
Right.
But it was just after like I started my own thing, you know, I kind of just branched off and kind of got into the way of finding my own sound and figuring it out. Because man, it took me 4 or 5 years to find my sound. You know.
Yeah.
Because when you know Woods.
Yeah, absolutely.
For the world, for respect, when God was on my neck. For you say, I don't hear it, was the oldest of the spirit. Since a youth, I've known the truth, could never play me stupid, bitch. That's why I'm so ruthless. Here's your poison, tell your pig.
He was honestly, bro, like, he was a big fire starter for me that really kind of got me going. Like, kind of a first, like, inspiration deal. I was like, dang, you know, I saw them doing something different.
A
that
local
nobody,
artist doing this.
Yeah, and nobody else was doing it. I mean, I'm never going to hate on somebody that has a 9-to-5 job forever, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to get caught in the system. I'm trying to get stuck. You know what I mean? And so they were the first people that were just kind of the outlaws to everything going on. And it caught my attention, and I believe everything happens for a reason. And so that's why I give a lot of credit to them guys because they got me started.
Yeah.
If there wasn't them, I probably would have still started at some point.
But later on, you might not have went to Nashville.
Exactly.
You might not be doing everything that you're
Yeah,
doing this week, or
definitely.
in this month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just had a long story short on. And shout out my dog. That's the previous episode, and we were literally talking about like he surrounded himself with people that he was the things that he was passionate about. It wasn't like me being around him jump started me finally getting a studio together and thinking like, man, mic stands would probably be really good. Or like, hey, if the cords are fucked up, we should probably just buy new ones.
Yeah.
We should probably just, spend $20 and just order that shit, or get lights and watch your entire production change.
Definitely.
Like when these lights turn off, dog, you're gonna be like, it's gonna be like a dark yellow.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, no, this is a weird podcast to do at 5 p.m.
I feel you, bro.
You surround yourself with the people that give you the same drive and passion that you get when you're alone. You know what I mean? You surround yourself with not only like 5 successful people, but like if they're successful and passionate about the things that you want, dude, there's nothing you can do. Like it just takes over.
Yeah.
You have dozens of songs in the vault.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker, just dang it. Do you have any more features?
Right now, I do have a few features that I won't release yet.
Yeah.
That I won't say yet.
You can't say the name of the artist?
Not yet.
Oh.
Not yet. Just because like I've been working really hard to get certain people on my songs.
Yeah.
And just kind of like manifesting it throughout.
A few moments later.
It's called The Missing Piece. And I'm shooting a video with it either this weekend or next weekend.
While you're there.
Well,
while you're out doing stuff.
Yeah, it's a 3-day shoot.
Boys got a big schedule.
And so I have the whole thing scripted. I finally got the whole thing scripted. And yeah, it's a movie, bro. It's like we're going to have cut scenes in it.
Yeah.
So like acting and like a lot of props. I'm going to put more money into this than I've ever put into any of my music. Yeah, I think it's going to do really well. I think, but here it is. I've got to follow up.
Yeah.
And I will follow up. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So I'm just going to say that now just to manifest that, because in Nashville, you saw what happened. Whenever I knew that song would blow up, it did. And then I fell off. And now here's my second shot.
My boy's not just recreating the last time. He's going to expand on that. He's jumping at it. I respect that, dude. Like, what you said you have an album,
Lost in Paradise.
Yeah, you talked about it off pod. Do you want to announce the release date? If not,
August 25th.
Dude,
August 25th, man.
Congratulations.
I appreciate it.
That's how many songs? Do you
10.
know? 10 songs. How many features?
Right now, no set features. But
my goodness.
That's what's gonna happen when I go to LA. It's gonna be a big one. I'll be out there for 7 days, and my boy Jay Lee just moved to Hollywood, like right in the middle of Hollywood. And so I'm going out there for a full week. And like, man, the first time I went to LA, can I give you a little brief?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Do whatever. That's what the pod's for.
This is how this all happened. It was crazy. So it was last February, not this past one, but last year. And so I had a trip to LA to meet 916 for the first time, because after we made the Key to the Quest and the song called Beam and all that, we just got really locked in together, you know?
Yeah.
We've actually become real friends and like still talk to this day. But long story short, we meet in LA, and it was a hassle getting there. We had like 2 days delayed on the flight, snow, ice. I was like furious. Like, we were on the phone with a private jet agency about to literally get a private jet. Like, and that's like, you don't have to be famous to get a private jet. No. For the ones that don't know, I'm not trying to act like I'm like Machine Gun Kelly. You know what I mean? But we were going to pay a lot to get out here. It was just so important. I knew I needed to be out there. I get there, and LA just hits me. First time out in LA, I'm like, this is a whole different situation here. You know what I mean? With the city and just how it moves, culture, like everything is just wild.
Yeah.
And because we're from here.
It's not
Arkansas,
what I mean? Like,
dude. And so I go, I'm going to 916's show. He has a show this night. And I get in an Uber, and like takes me right around the block. Like, I could have walked there. I just didn't know, you know?
Yeah.
So I go down the staircase. I'm going to this alleyway, and there's a building, and you go down the staircase underground.
Yeah.
Into this venue. And I walk down there. People are selling shrooms out of glass cases. Like, the whole everything you can kind of picture. It was kind of like a movie scene, honestly. And then I meet 916. It was crazy, bro. Like, it was dope, you know, because I've been working with him for 4 years. Like, looked up to him.
It was good finally to meet face to face.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. And long story short, like I said, next day, or like a few days go by, and you know who Big Head on the Beat is?
I do.
So after that show, he was like, hey, I'm going to have some girls come pick you up. And I was like, I was confused, because I was like, just girls, or you going to be with them? You know what I mean? So they come, and he's like running down the street.
God damn, dog, you're so small town.
bro, big time, bro.
Genuinely, this story is so fucking adorable. And not in like a fucked up way. It's like, dude, it makes me so happy like how humble and genuine you are. That I
try to be, bro.
That your first thought was like, are you still gonna be? Are we hanging out still? Like I don't give a fuck about these. I don't care about these girls, bro. Like what?
Yeah, bro. And so I walk outside and he's like running down the sidewalk. He's like, "Hey, we're up here." And so I run up there. We get in the car with these 2 girls, and they take us to this condo. It's a condo party, you know, and it's like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm by myself in LA with 916.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This was like big at the
This is
time
everything
for
you
me.
wanted.
Right. And so we walk in, and there's just a condo full of artists. Just everyone is artists, you know. I didn't recognize a lot of people, but I knew a lot of people, and they were like had clout and stuff.
Yeah.
And then there was a guy on the balcony with the doors open, balcony, smoking a cigarette, wearing normal clothes, you know, look normal. And this one kid next to me was like, "Bro, you know who that dude is over there?" And I was like, "No," I just couldn't see his face. You know what I mean? It was, and I was like, "Nah." He was like, "It's Big Head on the beat." And I was like, "Nah." I was like, "No way." Because I know, like, when he said that, the producer tag went off in my head. And I was like, that's crazy.
No
and so he turns around, it's him, bro. And so I wasn't just going to go up to him and be like, you know, fangirling, you know.
Yeah.
But I did get an opportunity to talk to him. I was like, we just make eye contact. I was like, "What's up, bro? I'm Bryce." You know, I said my real name. He was like, "I'm Big Head." We just sat there and talked for like 20 minutes, just normal. Like, normal. Like,
dude, that's all. They're normal people, bro.
Yeah, bro. And that's really not what
I bet he's nice
you know?
as fuck. I bet he was nice as fuck. Genuine as fuck.
Yeah.
No, he seems like a nice ass dude.
Yeah,
like,
and
I respect that.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to Big Head, dude. That's what's up.
Big Head
For
on the
real.
So I'll keep prolonging this. My bad.
No, you're fine, dude. That's what pod's for.
All right, man. So the next day, we go to a studio session, and it was at like nighttime. So this is where it gets good. So we go pick up alcohol from the gas station. It's me, this guy named Soul J, and 916Frosty and some girl. And we park in this neighborhood. There's like bars on the windows. Like, not like it. I was not comfortable in the place because it was just like I just had bad energy.
You were nervous, dog.
You know, and I was like, didn't know where I'm at. I'm with strangers. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really small town, bro.
That ass
you know
is something your mama warned you about.
Yeah, and so we walk like 2 blocks, and then we start going down this alley. And this dude pops out. You can only see his silhouette. You can't even see his face. Dude just like literally sounds like a movie. So he walks out from this corner, and he daps 916 up. He really ain't saying much, you know. I'm just kind of like, you know. And then I remember he like tapped a controller, or he pulled out his phone, something.
Yeah.
And like this garage door opens up. Smoke is like coming out of it. There's like bongs on the table, Playboy magazines everywhere, music's bumping. Like, it was crazy. And so we walk in this door, and Jay Lee, the guy I was talking about, my now good buddy that you know produces for me, he's sitting in the seat, which I didn't know at the time. And so we get to chopping it up. 916 hadn't came into session yet. And the guy that met us, you know, around the alley, they were just out there smoking cigs or something. I don't even know. And I'm in there chopping it up with the producer sitting down. He's cooking something up crazy, you know. I know these guys are, like, really talented, you know. I'm never going to walk into a room full of artists and be like, "Hey, guys, I make music," you know.
Yeah.
But he asked me. Jay Lee was like, "Hey, bro, what do you do? You know, what are you doing here?" Kind of deal. I was like, "I'm an artist, too. I'm from Arkansas. You know, just me and my boy 916 met up for the first time." And he's like, "Oh, well, pull your stuff up." And so, like, he pulled on YouTube, he pulled up Good How Are You, my song Good How Are You, like, one of the first really good songs that I think I dropped. And by that time, people were entering the session while my song was on. And I was just like, dude, anxiety, bro.
You're like,
butterflies.
Oh, no.
Yeah, bro. Because, like, I don't know, man. I knew these guys worked for somebody. Just by the looks of everything and how they were doing it. Professionals, bro.
Yeah.
And everybody, I look around, everybody's in there bumping their heads, and like, and this one guy's like, "Who's this?" And he was like, him right here. You know, it was dope. And so he's like, "Hey, bro, you want to hear some unreleased Mosey? Lil Mosey?" And I was like, "Yeah." So he played like 4 or 5 unreleased Mosey songs that he has with him. He played like a few from Land and Cube, Lil Skies Buddy.
Yeah.
And turns out to be, he is now working on Trippie Redd's album as we speak.
Oh.
He's got 3 songs coming out on Lil Dicky's album, in which, you know, I don't listen to Dicky a bunch, but
what was the dude's name?
His name's Jay Lee.
Your dude is working with. Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, and I can go on and on, but his connections are crazy. You know what I mean? He works with big people, and he's dope. Like, the next day, he hit me up, and he was like, "We just met the night before, and they drove me home. I bought their food and stuff for driving me back to my hotel."
Yeah.
And he like hit me up. He was like, "Hey man, you want to grab some coffee?" But I was already in another session. But we've been linked up. We talk like pretty much every day. But and the other guy that came around the alley so happens to be Alex Oso, which he's been in a few sessions with Lil Nas X. He's worked with some big people. He's also working on Trippy's album too.
That's
like
awesome.
They're kind of you know what I mean? They partner up a lot.
Again, I'm so happy for you, dog.
I appreciate it, bro.
How surreal was that moment?
It was wild. Just knowing I was in the car with two people, you know, and I don't want to sound like I'm leeching or anything.
Because you're not a clout chaser.
No, bro.
This entire episode is shown alone that you're like,
yeah.
Man, it was so nice to have that opportunity
bro.
For them to even breathe the same air as me. Essentially, is kind of you're just so excited to be from Arkansas to now, from your bedroom with your brother, to where you are now.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. I think about that a lot. Where would you know, from the people I've met and to where I've kind of grinded to get myself. If I would have seen that vision right there when I started, I probably would have. Well, I mean, obviously you got to go through the struggle, but I would have just probably already have blown up because it's all about the mind, bro.
Yeah,
it's about mindset.
Dude, that's so fucking awesome.
I appreciate it, bro.
Dude, it really is an absolute treat to have you here, man.
I appreciate it.
I'm so proud of you.
Hey, same to you though, man. I've been waiting to get on a cast, and I've seen y'all's a few times, and when you hit me up, I was like, yeah, it's a no doubter.
Yeah, dude. I can't wait, man. I can't wait to work on music together. I can't wait to have you come back and tell me all about your trips and shit like that. We'll do another episode when you come back. It don't matter to me.
For sure.
Dude, thank you so much for stopping by to the podcast. Like, what do you have to say to the fans and anyone else out there? What do you have cooking up next? What do you got?
Well, I got to say to the fans, people watching, stay true. Be you. Don't listen to negativity. Surround yourself with the people that have same aspirations and goals. And stay tuned for Lost in Paradise, August 25th. This is gonna be the most professional stuff I've really done. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, stay true.
Man, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Doug Talks. Hug your loved ones, drink plenty of water, and best believe we're gonna have this good guy on again. It's been an absolute pleasure, man, to see you in that video to now to see you grow up. I can't even imagine how proud your mom is, your family is, your brother is, and your buddies are. I am already so proud as a football fan, to a music fan, to who you are as a person. Thank you so much for stopping by. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Doug Talks. We'll see you guys next time.